What a tune. Odyssey, Use It Up, Wear It Out. And that's it. Thank you to my 80s guests Tom Paley and Kate Steinman. Thank you Johnny California and Sinead Ward. Sounds of the 80s with Gary Davis is a listen production for BBC Radio 2. Going to be sitting in for Ken for the next 2 weeks. Betty Boo joining me Tracks of My Years next week. I'll see you back here next Saturday when my guest will be Grease 2's Maxwell Caulfield. Have a fabulous weekend. See you back here Monday, 9:30 sharp. Good night. It's Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 10 o'clock. This is Adam Porter. The World Health Organization has called the monkeypox outbreak a public health emergency of international concern. It said 16,000 cases of the viral disease had been reported in more than 70 countries, and 5 people were confirmed to have died. Dr. Jake Dunning is an infectious diseases consultant in the UK and explains one of the aspects of the outbreak that's worrying experts.
There is concern that if we see continued waves of infection through multiple populations, and then including people perhaps who've got weaker immune systems, that could help the virus evolve further.
The French Transport Minister says Brexit has contributed to lengthy delays in processing ferry traffic at the English port of Dover. Holidaymakers and lorry drivers are still facing long waits in Kent to cross the Channel after a second day of gridlock on the roads. In a tweet, Clement Beaune said he told his British counterpart that France had mobilised staff to help traffic flows across the Channel as much as possible. A deal to export grain supplies out of Ukraine has been thrown into doubt after a missile strike on the city of Odessa. Russia had promised not to attack the port or any ships carrying grain out of it. The Ukrainian MP for Odessa, Alexei Honcharenko, accused President Putin of deliberately setting out to make the agreement fail.
He doesn't want, in reality, any supply of Ukrainian grains to the world food market. He wants to rise enough food prices to cause social unrest, to cause government changes. He wants people starving. He wants as much chaos as possible. It's quite surprisingly that he did it just in hours after signing. That surprised even me.
The White House says President Biden's condition is improving after he tested positive for COVID earlier in the week. The 79-year-old is experiencing mild symptoms, including a sore throat and fatigue. He's continued to work while he's been isolating. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz helped his teammate Charles Leclerc secure pole position in qualifying for the French Grand Prix. Sainz will start at the back of the grid tomorrow after receiving a penalty for excessive engine usage, gave Leclerc a slipstream on both laps in the final session. Here's the moment Leclerc got the top spot.
Leclerc on the power now, drives towards the line. Does he improve his lap time? Yes, he does, by 0.3 of a second. That's going to be a really tall order for Max Verstappen to try and compete with. The Red Bull driver out of the final corner. Is it enough for pole position? It is not. He's 0.3 slower. Leclerc is on pole position for the Ferrari team.
And the weather forecast, a cloudy night across the UK with spells of rain for many. These could be heavy and thundery in the north, but southeastern areas will remain drier with occasional cloud and clear spells. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 10.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Hello, Clarice. BBC Sounds of the 90s.